Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you have not been here before, my name is Debbie and I read a lot of books and my fringe is getting out of control, but I'm getting my hair done in a couple of weeks, so let's just make it a bit more curtain style. Continuing Gen Beaufont. I feel like you're slightly skewy. Yeah, we are continuing with Gen Beaufont, books 2 and 3. So book 2 is The Lost Empress. And then book number 3, The Misplaced Warrior. So, as I said before, Jen has been, well, she walked through a time portal and joined the other Beaufonts, and we found out that she was always meant to come through the time portal. She was never supposed to live in the 1600s, which is where she came from. She was always supposed to live her timeline in the present day. And so she's very much a fish out of water. She has no idea about modern technology, so she's trying to learn stuff. And her boss at the Rogue Riders is a bad one. And people are trying to figure out why the elders put him in charge and took the job off of Sophia. So, yeah. So, obviously, we knew that Sophia couldn't do it because she was being stretched so thin. But when Dwayne was put in charge, they were all realising just how corrupt he might be. And we're just trying to figure out, like, why? How has this happened? So the past couple of books, kind of following on from book 1, you just see Jen trying to figure out what else Dwayne is lying about, but Dwayne is setting her up to fail. So yeah, we've had a few things of Jen being in places where she shouldn't be, and even being arrested for something which she shouldn't even be arrested for in the first place, because she has absolutely no idea what it is that she has been arrested for stealing, because it's technology, and you know, she's related to the Protectorate of Wealth, so in a way, well, the assistant to the Protectorate of Wealth, and she has insufficient money herself, so why would she need to steal this piece of technology? But yeah, so we're just very aware that she's been set up, and now she's trying to figure out why, and figure out why Dwayne has been put in charge of the Rogue Riders. So yeah, it's very interesting to see this. Obviously we have all our fan favourites back. We're seeing our wonderful King of the Fae working with Sherlock Holmes. He's worked in, I think we've seen them on cases in pretty much every single book now. Since I find it quite incredible that he has become Sherlock Holmes' assistant in this sense. He's replaced Watson, and I love it. I love it so much. We've been seeing the bakery again. We've seen Lee. We haven't really seen Kat, her wife, but we are still seeing Lee, our assassin baker. But yeah, it's just lovely just seeing Jen being introduced to all these people and their sidekicks. She's met Faraday now. She's met the Lynx in the last book as well. And it's interesting to see her relationship with Emperor, her dragon, because before I was so used to the relationship between Sophia and Lunis, where it's very much a case of Lunis is the comedy partner. He's always telling the dad jokes and is winding Sophia up. In this case, Emperor is a lot more traditional. He's quite stoic. He's essentially the straight man amongst everything else that's happening. So yeah, I wonder if that personality is going to change at all, whether he is going to lean into some jokey stuff, or if this is just Emperor. But isn't it a great name? A great name for a dragon in the Rogue Riders, Emperor, and he is Emperor. Oh, it's just so good. They've done it again. So yeah, just in the process of trying to get the next books, just keeping an eye on the deals basically and figuring out which day's deal day. I've just completely fallen in love with Jen. I mean, look at the front cover for the Medieval Misfit. Oh, as my phone just goes everywhere. But just look at Emperor. Yeah, just seeing Jen kind of just adapt. And to be honest, even though Dwayne is trying to sabotage her, the things he's doing are actually helping her, because he's gotten her to study all these things for this massive test, which she then ends up not actually taking because she's trying to stop a robbery from happening at the bank in Los Angeles, which she knows that Dwayne is quite possibly behind. She is learning things from the things that Dwayne is trying to do to manipulate her. it was quite an epic moment in book 3 when, after the bank robbery and everything, and her trying to take down like some really awful people who have managed to squirm their way to the top. In the process of trying to take people down, some billboards have gone up. They had magitech in them, trying to manipulate the people that saw them and getting people to like to vote certain way, to put money into certain places which they shouldn't be doing. And so Gen and Emperor go out on a solo mission trying to take out the transmitters that are basically powering these billboards, and the whole sequence of them flying around Los Angeles trying to find these transmitters and taking them down, and the different ways they have to do it because the bad people like are on their tail. That whole sequence would be so cool to see visually, because the things that were going on in my imagination were just epic. This would be a great TV series. It really would. And I feel like Sabrina Carpenter needs to play a Beaufont. I don't know which one, but consider the fact she's short and blonde. Going forwards, we are leaning more into what the hell is going on with Dwayne. She's made good friends. She's got a couple of friends within the elite, while a lot of the other ones have been turned on her because of what Dwayne is trying to signal out to people, and saying like she's not worthy of it, that she gets everything handed on the plate because she's a Beaufont, when really she's working 10 times harder than everybody because she's trying to prove herself. I think that's kind of the thing about like Nepo babies. A lot of the time, yes, the name helps, but at the same time they do have to work a bit harder to prove themselves as not just being so-and-so's daughter, niece, nephew, son, whatever. Just to keep her foot in the door, she does have to work a lot harder to prove to everybody that no, I am not just my name, and I do have like a purpose here. And maybe the purpose, which I'm assuming is going to happen, maybe Gen's purpose is at some point she will take over the Rogue Riders. That's where I'm wondering if that's where it's leading, or maybe one of the boys that she's with. But I think it makes so much more sense for a woman to be leader of the Rogue Riders. I really do. So it's just like, first it was Sophia, so it only makes sense in my mind to pass the baton on to Gen when she's ready, because she's still finding her feet, she's still learning. But yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like this. I am a child. So yeah, the first book was The Timeless Vigilante, which I can finally say. And the second book is The Lost Empress, and the third one is The Misplaced Warrior. Yeah, we just hell-bent on trying to find out why Dwayne was put in place. Is it because certain things have to happen in order for Gen to eventually take over? Who knows? That's my theory. Yeah, just so good. It currently has basically 4.4 stars out of 20 reviews. I think I never hear anybody talk about these books, but if you look at the reviews for it, the people who do read these books absolutely love them, and I am one of them. But yeah, just so good. I'm so looking forward to the next ones. Oh, where's it gone? I didn't accidentally close it now. Yes, I have learnt that shaking my iPhone can undo things. So yeah, I need to find a way to get 4 or 5, if possible the rest of them, but at the moment it's not giving me the option to get them as a group. It says first 3, first 5, first 10, but it's just like, but I already have the first 3. So just wonderful, love it. It's just so interesting to see Gen adapting to the modern day and just jumping through the hurdles that Dwayne is forcing her to jump through. And yeah, it's just so good. I recommend all of the Beaufont books by Sarah Noffke and Michael Anderle, and if you're like me, stay with the author's notes. It is so much fun hearing what Sarah Noffke has to say about the writing process, who people are inspired by, that kind of thing, and then seeing Michael Anderle respond to some of the things that she says. It's great. It's great. Just read them, please. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I will soon have the next books. So thank you, and I'll see you next time with another video. I've seen the numbers go up quite a bit lately because one of my shorts kind of skyrocketed, and then I had about 100 subscribers just from one of my shorts, and now I've just noticed my shorts are starting to get a bit more of an audience. So yeah, if you came for the shorts and are sticking around for the books as well, thank you so much. It's lovely to see you. Anyway, I will see you next time with another video. Stay safe, and I love you all. Goodbye. See you next time. Bye. Bye.